Welcome collectives. My name is Ora-gen and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading. No matter what time of day it is that you found this reading, I'm so happy that you are here. Okay guys, so just to do a quick intro for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Ora-gen and I am an energy reader. I do not require cards or devices to read the energy, but I enjoy utilizing them to connect with you. So today's message is definitely a downloaded message. It is on the topic of distractions. And I don't know about you all, but over the past 2 to 3 weeks, and at the time that this was recorded, let me see, it is Friday, September 6th when this was recorded. So at the time that this message was recorded, it had been about 2 or 3 weeks of this energy that is very, I mean, it is what it is. Like, there's no way you can't tell that there's some distractions coming the direction of the collective. And please excuse me, guys. I'm dealing with some sinuses and just more distractions. Even as I'm trying to film this video, it's more distractions. I'm just literally going to ignore it. So I certainly have been dealing with it, and I've been talking with others who have been dealing with distractions as well. So these could be coming in many different forms. It could be friends, family members, spouses, partners, just weird situations that are unknown to you coming your way or entering your space, either energetically or like actual people that you don't know entering your space, asking strange things of you, or and by strange, I mean like people you don't know asking favors of you, and they're asking you to do things that could jeopardize something that you have going in order to help them out. It's just interesting energy. It's a lot of energies popping up at this time that are just moving right into the space energetically and physically of collective members and individuals who resonate with this message. Please know that this time period will not last forever. And it's kind of that adage that the closer you get to the finish line, that's kind of like when it gets the strangest, the energy gets the most unique, the weirdest, the ground starts to crumble beneath you, just as you're about to cross the finish line. So for some of you who resonate with this message, you've already crossed the finish line with some major goals, in the sense of you've broken through barriers and you're now experiencing those results. And for some of you who resonate with this message, you're very, very close. So you might be picking up on some energies that are resistive, or just otherwise just very bizarre, things that you haven't run into before. And it's so weird or bizarre for you that it's a distraction. It's kind of like one of those things you got to do a double or triple take at. I don't know. That's what's coming through. So I think really the point of the message is to encourage everybody who resonates with this message in the collectives, or however you identify with your spiritual journey, or with your soul path journey, your starseed journey, whatever it is for you, or just your journey. If you resonate with this message, the real crux of this energy is don't stop. All of this is meant to create distractions to get you to shift your focus. Why might that happen? Well, there's lots of reasons why we have resistive energies. One of them is that we just have polarity in this experience, and it's part of our journey, our education in the Earth School. It's part of how we learn here, is through polarity. And some people believe that that is, you know, why we chose to come here. I don't know if all of that is exactly accurate. I don't know. But whatever the case, it tends to be the situation with human beings that if everything is the same, it's very hard for us to grasp a point, to acknowledge something, to learn something new, because we tend to just slide into a comfort zone. When things change, okay, and we have opportunities to see things from a different vantage point or to experience new emotions or new things, we tend to gain knowledge, information, wisdom, growth, expansion when things happen in that way. So it could be something in the energy here too, with those of you who resonate with this message, that some of these situations that are coming through are kind of like almost like universal tests to see, you know, did you get the point? Did you learn from some of your past experiences? Have you grown in these areas? Because the universe is getting ready to serve you a great big platter of success. And so part of being able to hold on to the gifts that come with that is having an understanding of how to manage that success. So for some of you, some of the energies coming your way is just like an opportunity for you to affirm that you have grown and expanded through some of those areas that used to be a stumbling block for you in the past. Those areas are no longer a stumbling block for you, because you have learned the universal lessons from those experiences. So we're just going to pull some cards to clarify the energy tonight, guys. I have the clarifying life situations. I have the work your light deck. Of course, yes, no, when, how, because we want to ask some questions about like when things are coming through for the collective, and angel numbers. So first off, we're going to go on ahead and get our candles lit and just get the energy nice and cleared out. Per usual, I hope you guys are having an amazing day or evening, whatever time of day it is that you found this message. I'm super glad that you're here, and I hope that your day is going well. If for some reason your day has not been going well, I hope it improves, and I hope that you'll be able to just take a moment with me here today to just tap in and tune in and kind of pick up on what is happening in the energy, and see if there's some points in this message that really resonate with you, and maybe some information that can help you with whatever you are personally dealing with in the energy, even if it's a little challenging right now. Please know that the universe is always conspiring to give you more of what you want, and that it's just our job to move through present challenges or experiences, however you want to look at that, and utilize these as an opportunity for growth so we can really vibe with what it is we're manifesting. Not manifesting what we don't want, but manifesting what we do want and being a vibrational match for it. So that's super important. Okay, guys. Per usual, I'm going to ring my meditation bell. For those of you that are new here, and those of you who have returned, by the way, thank you to my subscribers, new subs, and also guests visiting the channel. I love you and thank you so much for being here. And if you resonate with the energy, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. But I'm going to be ringing my meditation bell. If you have a sound sensitivity, I would ask you to turn the volume on your device down now, and I'm going to ring the bell. Boy, that feels good. Just to take a nice deep inhalation and exhalation. Very good, guys. Thank you once again for being here with me on the Ora-gen Channel. We're going to go on ahead and just hop right into the energy. If you are in Michigan, you know that the temperatures are a little cooler right now. Feels like we're kind of moving into that fall weather. Maybe. I mean, the temperatures are up and down, so it could actually be that the temperatures shoot up again. We might be back at 90 degrees, and I think they might be doing that actually. So either way, it's a nice evening to just kind of snuggle in. And even if you are not experiencing the cooler weather right now, take some time to grab your tea, your coffee, your water, whatever feels good to your throat, and just kind of dive into the energy with me, okay? We're going to start with an angel number, and then we're going to go to the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So just so we can get some guidance here on what is coming through. This just slid off, but I'm going to see if this card pops again, guys, just so we can be clearer. And per usual, I have shuffled and charged the decks, but I always give them a shuffle on camera, so you know that I know that you know that the decks are shuffled and I am not just pulling cards. And you are having an opportunity to see the energy work, which is pretty awesome. Okay, Spirit. So just asking that all energies that are of low vibrational frequency might be removed from the space, and only energies of the highest vibration associated with Source and the light may remain, including my spirit team. Amen, and so it is. Let's go on ahead and shuffle the deck a little bit. Spirit, give us some information on this topic of distractions. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know tonight? Let's just pop some. Ooh, okay. Well, we had a couple of energies pop out here. Let me see. Was there another one, or is it just that one? It looks like it was just one. I thought it was like 2 or 3. Okay, guys. So the first card out is 555. Change. So this one says encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You are going to level up. Why is this our first card of the night? Don't we know? You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking. That is why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. So this is speaking directly about those energies that are distracting, challenging, maybe a little annoying right now. They keep popping up in your space, your energy. Anybody who's dealing with that, you are being encouraged with 555 that your job is to push through these things. It's not to stop. It's not to get distracted. It's not to side tour, but to stay focused and stay with the work that you're doing, your creative work. You're being restructured. You're calling. You're focusing on your soul path. Even if there's obstacles, even if you feel like you're battling something, you have encouragement and support and guidance from your spirit team and from the universe. Continue moving forward. You are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. These distractions are not going to stop you. They're just meant to keep you focused on what is happening. Any other cards this one wanted to pop? Okay, so we have 333, social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. 3333. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Look at this. Everything on the table coming out here tonight has to do with change, change, change. Don't let the obstacles stop you. Change, change, change. So some of these energies that are coming up here, I can see clearly are related to growth. Maybe for some of you in some form, because we have this mirroring energy, you know, like similar numbers, 555, 3333. There's something in the energy of repeat, repetitive. For some of you, some of these challenges that you're coming up against are energies that you have dealt with at some other point in another form. And they are returning. But it has something to do with your vibrational level. As you continue to grow and move through these challenges, you are shifting your vibration. And you are getting ready to see a change, a shift in the results. This is why it's talking about this luck energy that's here for you, those who resonate with this message. And there's something here about how change is coming because of your social skills, your abilities, your gifts amping up. It's creating the change. And remember how I always talk about change doesn't just happen in one area and nothing else is affected. Everything is mirrored in energy. So if your vibration is shifting, your auric field is changing in the way that it connects with the field around it. And so you will notice that you'll have different responses from different energies. But this is all part of the learning process. It's nothing you have to be paranoid about, afraid of. No. These things are part of the opportunity to learn in the Earth School. That is why we have come here, is to learn, grow, and connect with our soul path and our higher self. It's super important. So that's coming through strongly. More mirroring energy. Look at this. 0, 0, 0, 0. When I see the zeros, it also brings me to the mindset of like a new beginning, a new start. You're starting at ground zero. Yeah, and limitless potential. Limitless potential. This one has to do with reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. See, starting over. You're having a fresh new start, and you're doing it in a way that is in alignment with your soul path. That is why you're going to have so much success with this. So it says, it serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. And this might be a message for some of you who have been watching others around you really move forward in the energy, like having more of their manifestations show up, having more success, having more results. And you might have looked at that and said, well, hey, I'm doing the work. I'm making changes. I'm leveling up in my skill sets and my abilities. How come I'm always the one cheering someone else on? How come I'm always the one saying, good job, keep it going, while I'm at the same time struggling and trying to figure out like how to make ends meet, or how to have an opportunity to work with my gifts and abilities as a career, or maybe just needing a little more income and resources, and I'm struggling to do that, and I feel like others are passing me by. You're being encouraged that anything can be accomplished. So even if you've been looking at others accomplishing their goals, you're being encouraged to remain calm. Don't give up. Don't get frustrated in the energy. Everybody's got their time for when it's time for them to take that step to level up, that they're ready for their manifestation to come in. It's like a person who wants to be, say they want to be a billionaire, and we had the ability to just manifest what we want right away. First of all, we destroy the planet, because a lot of people aren't ready for that energy, and they would wish for things that could be completely harmful for other people. But let's say in this case, it wasn't a harmful thing. It's just something you really wanted and you felt that you could benefit from. You, your friends, your family. Maybe you even want to do some good in it. Good with that manifestation in the world. But you don't have the tools, the understanding, or the vibration to really hold that level of a manifestation. What could happen if that came through for you in that very moment? Chances are you could take that manifestation and squander it, or do something that could be not as beneficial for yourself and others as you wanted, because you're not really there yet. You're not ready for that yet. You're not holding a vibration that's a proper match for what you want. And because the universe is a mirror, it's wise enough to be able to see that. It's an innate wisdom, though, because it's a mirror. So you're not bouncing that frequency, that vibration off of you. And so that's not what you're drawing yet. So, and that's not to say there aren't some people, you know, on this planet who have that kind of wealth that are in a proper vibration. Please know, I'm not a dummy. I understand that there's some people that should not have those levels of resources and are doing harmful things with it. But I do believe that eventually even that's going to burn out, that energy, because they can't hold that and continue to do the same things and have good results. It's not for me to cast judgment on people, but I do believe that if you're working in a vibration that is contradictory to what you want, eventually that energy is going to burn out. But we're talking about the collective. We're talking about soul tribe. We're talking about soul path. We're talking about activities that we're doing to move us down a path that resonates and feels in alignment. We're not talking about all that toxic, negative stuff. We're talking about what those who resonate with this message want to do that will be beneficial for them and others. That's what we're talking about. And for you who resonate with this message, we're talking about limitless potential. Maybe some of you are even going to replace some of these so-called wealthy billionaire type people that are on the planet right now doing negative and toxic things. Maybe you all are going to be the next batch of wealthy people and millionaires. Maybe you all are going to help usher in new earth energy on the planet. I don't know. But I will say that there is that potential. You're being encouraged to stick with whatever it is you're doing, those who resonate with this message, that is in alignment with your soul path. Because those changes that you're making and the upgrade in your skill sets and your growth on an energetic level is going to help you to engage with this vibration of limitless potential. So just remember all these patterns: 555, 3333, 0000. This is repetitive energy. You are breaking out of it. Okay, guys. Wow. I think 3 is where I'm supposed to stop. I'm going to go on ahead and put these guys away and move into the next deck. So I'm going to pull some energy on each of these cards so we can kind of clearly define these energies. 555 change, 3333 social skills, and 0000 limitless potential. So that's where we're going to start. Let's go into work your light and pull like an oracle and spirit guided card on each of these, and then we'll go into clarifying. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what we've got here for the collective. 555 change. What information do you have on 555 change? What do we got here? Let's just pop a card out. Okay. Wow, we have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Wow, have you answered your deepest calling? It's so interesting because she's carrying the sword. So this is definitely, this is kind of giving me like Ace of Swords energy. But there's something here about the energy of this card, like getting clarity on what it is you truly want. And really this, we talked about some of the challenges in the energy with distracting type energies coming towards the collective, those who resonate with this message, and how it's feeling like you're having to like cut through maybe even a bunch of BS right now for those of you who resonate with this message. Something in the energy here about like this repetitive energy and how cutting through this challenge this time is actually going to help you to move forward and to level up into that limitless potential. So something about being a warrior in the energy and answering your deepest calling. Change 555 could also mean for some of you that you might be changing careers. You might be moving towards your calling instead of focusing on what you just have to do day to day. You might be actually getting ready to change your career, or going down your soul path is actually going to cause a change in your career or calling. It could be something like that for some of you. Wow. Have you answered your deepest calling? And that's a question, really. All of you resonate with this message. That's a question to ask yourself. What is your deepest calling? What is it that you feel naturally passionate about? And how can you engage with that more? Even if it's not for a career, how can you engage with that energy more? Typically, when we engage with our passions, we're more likely to have the results that we want to have. Let's grab this one. I felt like it was going to pop. So we're doing 333, social skills. Yeah, birthing a new age. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. Look at what's on this card for 3333. And then look at this one. This is new earth energy, guys. Birthing a new age. That's that hope, optimism, liberation. This is new earth energy. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I don't even need to say anything else. Look at this. This is why it's important for you to answer your deepest calling. This is the work for those of you who are, resonating with this message. This is the work that you all are involved in. Look at this. If you don't answer your calling and push through the BS right now, and by that I mean just don't let it distract you. Keep going. If you don't do that, you're missing out on this greater work that's on the other side. It's like what's happening on the other side of the doorway. You're pushing past repetitive energies that have come up for years, which are not beneficial to you. And you are moving into a state where you are bringing in new energies that will benefit not just yourself, but many. You're part of that new earth movement. You're being encouraged to really think about that, how you can tap into that energy in some form. 3333, social skills. You are birthing a new age. It's amazing. All right, we're going to do 0000, limitless potential, and we're going to pull a few clarifying cards. Okay, Spirit. 0000. This one wants to pop. Yeah, you guys have help coming. For those of you who resonate with this message, you have help coming. A lot of you have been feeling isolated and by yourself, like you don't have people to talk about these things with, to resonate with, to plan with, to work on projects with, to get into this energy with. Some of you have new soulmates coming, friends, partners, family members, business associates, and some of you have just soul tribe that you will be able to access. And there's that mirroring energy again, even though it's two different people. Do you see that? Both of their worlds are similar. They're evenly yoked in the energy. No more of this fighting back and forth with energies that are not in alignment. You're being given soul tribe that actually understands you. That is coming for you. That's part of your limitless potential. Yeah, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Also, this can talk about your spirit tribe, your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, whomever you have on your team, etherically, you're being also reminded to call them in. They're going to help you to move through this last stage and help you to move into this new life, this new experience, these new results that you're going to have that you have not had in the past. You're going to be very happy. Whomever is resonating with this message, you are going to be super duper happy. That's exciting. Wow. Okay, guys, so we're going to open up the other deck here because we just did the Work Your Light. Excuse me. Yes, I'm dealing with allergies in the fall. I have some in the spring, but I'm not a person that normally has allergies, but these days, whatever is going on, I definitely feel that. Could be something too that others are dealing with in the collectives, is noticing that they're having more allergies and situations popping up with their health. You know, just take care of yourself. It's nothing to worry about. Just take care of your body. Be mindful. Make sure you're getting enough rest, eating the proper foods. If you're a person that takes supplementation, of course, this is not medical advice. This is just me stating the obvious to engage with self-care. When you are feeling kind of taxed or, you know, noticing that you're dealing with more allergies or issues with your physical health, you know, just be mindful in the energy and do the things that you need to do for self-care. You know, for some of you, maybe going and getting a checkup. Just seeing what's going on. Okay, we're going to use the Clarifying Life Situations deck. We're just going to pull a little energy here, and then we are going to go to the Yes and No deck. I'm going to split this in half because this is a big deck. Spirit messages on 555. Anything that the collective needs to know. Anything for the collective out of this half of the deck, Spirit? Anything the collective needs to know? No? Okay, let's check the other side. And if all else, we'll cut the deck. Oh, there we go. Anything else? 555. Change. Anything else for the collective? No? Oh, there's one there. Anything else? Okay, we had 2 cards pop here. This one was kind of sideways, so I'm not really sure how to take that. Let's see. Haha, change. Just go with it. Just go with it. It says, embrace spontaneity and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. Wow, just go with it. And she's got a beautiful dress on underwater, so it might be something in here about, you know, maybe somebody designs clothing. I don't know. Maybe somebody's really drawn to the water. Maybe someone is a water sign. But there's something here in the energy about being spontaneous, doing things in a unique way. Maybe it even looks kind of bizarre to others. Doesn't matter. It's your gifts. You have to do things the way that you need to do it. As long as it's healthy and in alignment with your soul path, go for it. Just go with it. Maybe something in the energy here with your change is that you're going to be doing something that's very unique. And you may have to cut through some core beliefs or statements that others are making because they don't understand why you're doing what you're doing or how you're doing it. Maybe it's unorthodox, but you're being encouraged to just go with your gifts and not be held up by energies like that. It has something to do with the changes, 555, that are coming in. And then we have ride the current, more water energy. Maybe you're a water sign or someone in your energy is a water sign, or you enjoy being around the water. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. Look at transition and change. Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. Change keeps coming up. You're being encouraged to just flow with it. Also, water gives me an energy of like release, going with the flow. Even when water is proceeding down a path and it hits a rock or an obstacle, it just goes around. It doesn't stop. It doesn't get angry about it. It's just like, It doesn't even say, It just, It just goes. So be more like water. That's really coming through strong. With change, it's going to help the change to feel a little bit better and less rigid. Okay, so some of you may have been feeling a little resistant in those energies. Let's do number 3333. Social skills. Let me see. That's too many cards, Spirit. Let's just get like one at a time. This one wants to pop. Yeah, social skills. Look at this. You're birthing a new age. Soul whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Look at that. You're birthing a new age. Your social skills. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. This is encouragement for this reading, guys. Don't let this reading go over your head. For those of you who resonate with this, let this reading be confirmation, confirmation, and confirmation for you. Also, there's something in the energy here about it's here. It had to do with this one here. Answering your deepest calling and soul whispers. These two energies are connected. You're really being encouraged that you need to tap in and tune into something. Don't be so surface with this. You have some skills or abilities that you really need to be utilizing. This is part of the change, and this is going to move you to your limitless potential. You need to be mindful of what that is. So you need to take some time out to really sit with yourself and understand that quieter, softer voice that isn't as loud, the one that isn't blaring at you all the time. What is it really saying? Is it saying do this or go to that job or do that? Or is it saying, yeah, okay, I need to go to this job for now, but I also need to start working with these gifts and abilities, these skills, so I can develop them and turn them into maybe a new life, a career, or maybe even a hobby that I do regularly that benefits myself. Maybe it benefits others. I don't know. But you're really being encouraged to tap in and tune in. And definitely, I'm not encouraging anybody to just quit their job tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe some of us need to. I don't know. Depends on if it's really out of alignment for you. Once again, I'm not encouraging you to quit your job tomorrow, but be mindful of your soul whispers. Yeah, there's a lot here that is unknown, and you're being encouraged to just kind of allow yourself to float on the cloud of the unknowing. Look at that. That's amazing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. This has to do with your skill sets that you are growing. These are going to help you to birth this new age for yourself and also really tap into this new earth energy for those of you who resonate with that. And it has to do with really listening to the soul whispers, the quieter voice associated with your soul path, and really allowing yourself to tap into that because it's going to be new for a lot of you. It's something that you haven't dealt with before on this level, like allowing yourself to fall fully back onto that cloud of unknowing and trusting that that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay. 000. Let's see. What do we have here? 000. Messages for the collective. Okay, we'll take this one. Haha. Let's see. Let's see if we get a little more energy, Spirit. 000. A little bit more. Ah, this one's popping. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. Make a change. And I mean their crown chakra is blowing up. Whoever resonates with this message, you are really tapped in and tuned in. Like in a powerful way. And you are really tapped into that open crown chakra energy, like that universal connection. It's part of your limitless potential. That's why. So if you haven't been doing meditations associated with crown chakra work, that's going to be super important. That's coming through. All this new growth that you're embracing and seeking of new paths is part of the transformations that's going to help you to open your heart to your limitless potential and your soul family. Because we have the information about opening the heart, and then we have the information about the soul family coming in. So there might be some different kind of people that you're not accustomed to dealing with, and that's okay. Okay, behind the veil, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth, and be okay with not knowing. Behind the veil, look at that. Okay, so behind the veil, this is really awesome. So this is more of that energy associated with that limitless potential. Welcoming uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and being okay with not knowing. Yeah, this is why you're being encouraged to really focus on crown chakra energy here, because that has something to do with like not just your limitless potential, but also your soul family. They're coming in. And if you'll notice too, I don't know if you can see in the picture, these two are actually touching foreheads. There's a lot here with the crown chakra and the pineal gland. So those could be some meditations you could get into, things to help with the crown chakra and the pineal gland. But when we talk about behind the veil, there's a lot of answers that are coming your way. Questions that you've had for a very long time, you're about to get some answers to these questions. So I've mentioned in a few different videos that the veil is thinning. There's going to be more information coming out in general about questions people have about our existence, spirituality, you know, like more of what's really going on here, not just the propaganda that is taught to the masses to kind of keep them stuck, but like actual information about what is happening and how we can move forward and evolve with that new earth energy. So that's really interesting that that's popping out. Very beautiful, guys. Let's go on ahead and pull a yes, no card, and we're going to move to close out the reading. By the way, I found that card that just flipped out of nowhere. So it's 0606, more of that mirroring energy. And this one talks about commitment. Some of you have, just to go with this soul path card here, some of you have a new partner coming. You have a new commitment coming. For some of you, this commitment could look like a business partnership, a friendship, I don't know, an associate, whatever. But a lot of you have new evenly keeled energies coming your way that you are meant to work with on this soul path. Just a thought, because that kind of just flipped out of the deck. I'm just going to put that one over here. We'll just let it be there. Okie dokie. Let me put this guy away. Just keeping the desk clear. Excuse me. And we are going to go into, let's go into the yes or no deck. And let's go on ahead and get some information out of here on when you can expect some change in these areas, right? So we'll start with yes and no, and then we'll go to when and how. So we're going to do yes and no for each of the 3 areas, okay? So the first one being change, second one social skills, third one limitless potential. So Spirit, give us some information on 555 change. We need to know a little bit about what's coming and when. And we'll just let Spirit kind of guide how the information needs to come out. Beautiful. Let's see. That one wanted to flip right out, and so did this one. That's not clear because these both kind of flipped at the same time. Let's just get one card. Yep, there we go. We'll take this one. Okay. So we have yes for 555 change. We have joy, success, happiness, and faithful changes rush towards you. It removes all barriers and obstacles in your way. You successfully promote your ideas while enjoying a sense of self-realization and a revival of strength. Get ready for endless optimism and energy. It is infectious. Wow. So that's for 555. Let's go on ahead and go to 333. That's too many cards. We just need one at a time. Okay, 333. This is for social skills. We have another yes. This one says, fate lends you a hand by providing you with the most favorable circumstances. These include good luck in your affairs and a chance to improve your situations in the most unexpected way. There will be success, but not without stress. No success worth having ever is. Wow. So didn't we learn something about that? You all are having to embrace some new things that are unknown to you. That might be where the stress is coming from. But this is important because you're birthing a new age. You're part of this energy, and not just like the woo-woo new age energy. I mean, like, you are actually technically bringing in some new skill sets and showing others how to use them on the regular to help themselves. So this will be a new way of looking at things. But in doing this, it's going to be something completely new. You're not going to have a whole lot of other people who you can look at the way that they've done it and their success maybe over the past 20 years. This is going to be something new in the Earth School for a lot of you. And so you're being encouraged that even though there's some stress, you will have success and favorable circumstances. So whatever is coming up, keep going. And that's for 333, social skills. So some of you who resonate with this message have some really powerful skill sets that you are utilizing to help you move through this energy. Okay, guys. Let's do 0000, limitless potential. And another yes. It says the hurdy-gurdy of happy accidents spin circumstances in your favor. You possess complete control over the situation, encouraging you to move energetically and purposefully toward bold dreams and ambitious desires. Sky is the limit. Wait a minute. How are we going to have the sky is the limit and limitless potential? Once again, confirmation, confirmation, and confirmation. You guys are really doing the thing. This is amazing, and it's coming up in the reading like this for a reason. Because you're doing it. It's in your energy. So yeah, you have soul tribe, soul family. Some of you have new partners and commitments coming up. You're going to have information and answers to questions that you had for a very long time in relation to your soul path and whatever it is you wanted to know. And the sky is the limit. However much you want to know, do, that is there for you at this time. This also has to do with your goals too. So that's amazing. Okay, let's get the when and how. So let's go ahead and just get this little shuffle. And we're going to get the when and how. Beautiful. Okay, Spirit. So we're going with 555 first. That's change. When and how for that one. 555. Let's see what pops up. Yep, there we go. So when and how for 555. If yes, the approaching sunrise of luck illuminates the multifaceted aspects of the situation. In 8 to 10 months, this allows you to carefully understand the details and use them to your advantage. Details matter. Wow. So we have 8 to 10 months. Now, for those of you who resonate with this message, it could be that whatever is going on with this massive change, either the change will begin or the change will take a greater effect, or you'll begin to notice the change, or something really big is coming in for you in 8 to 10 months. You know, it could be anywhere inside of that time frame as well. But this is really exciting. 8 to 10 months is not a long time. A year flies by like that. So you need to be focused on the details of what is coming in and how you need to deal with those energies, okay? Super important. So let's take a look at 3333. Information for the collective. Okay. I'm going to take the top one because two flipped here. Okay, so if yes, it says, the river of life calmly carries you to a milky shores. You get a respite from the exhausting cacophony in 7 to 8 months. Enjoy these peaceful moments and open your arms toward the unforgettable pleasures of life. You deserve them. Yeah, you guys are about to have a break from some of the challenges you've been dealing with. And you're going to actually, this whole respite thing and getting rest, see how this person fell back on the cloud, but they're in a state of peace. You guys are about to have some peace and some rest here coming up. You've been going through a lot, and you're about to see some change here in that area. So that kind of goes with that change energy. And then we have limitless potential, 0000. Spirit, information on that one. When and how. When and how for 0000. Oh, okay. Very good. We'll take that one. So this one says, if yes, luck follows you and allows for the reinforcement of your position. Use it to blaze unique paths. Discover outlandish truths. Receive a worthy reward. In 1 to 3 months, chance favors the mind prepared. Look at this. So you guys had messaging in here already about why it's important to like understand the details. This energy is coming up again with your limitless potential. So you need to be really mindful about what is coming your way. Probably so that way you can recognize that it's a doorway for you and walk through it. But also there's something in here about unique paths and outlandish truths. This is this energy here. Sorry, I was taking that in. This really resonates. This is more of that energy of you understanding things that you were not able to understand before. This is confirmation once again. You're going to have new information coming in that will help you to understand questions that you've had for a very long time. Wow, guys, that is amazing energy on the table tonight. Long and short, stick with it. Don't allow distractions to keep you from doing the things you need to do. Stay focused. Please know that things can get a little weird in the energy right before you're about to really hit the target. So don't stop. Keep going. And know that you have the support of your spirit team and your guides. They are really encouraging you to stick with the energies that allow you to have that limitless potential and to reach your goals, okay? So I want to thank you so much for being here with me tonight for another reading. If you enjoyed the energy or resonated with the message, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. This definitely helps us to get the energy out to more people and to help more people with the messages. It will also help us to grow the channel. I want to thank you once again for being here with me. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, guys, love and light.